Hey Gemini, happy Easter and welcome to your renewal reading where we'll take a peek at the energy that's surrounding you and the energy that's coming in with this holiday season. So let's start first by pulling a couple of oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this. And the first card that we have out for you is Oracle Library. And let's pull another, see what other energies are surrounding my Gemini collective. What else is surrounding my Geminis? Ooh, we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So to start, the 7th chakra is the crown chakra, right? It's the source of information, things that come into you. It's your ability to receive these divine messages. And Archangel Uriel is called the light of God. So he's the one who helps in healing. He allows us to release the burdens that we may have been carrying and memories that weren't so great from the past. He's very wise. He comes up with sort of practical solutions. So he's a problem solver, right? And with the Oracle Library, it feels as though this is sort of the big collection of lessons that you have learned throughout your lifetime, throughout past lifetimes. And it feels as though now you are at a point where you are ready to sort of take all of those lessons and reconcile them with things that have happened to you in the past and begin moving forward into a sort of different life, into one where you are healed and that you are no longer sort of weighed down by things that have happened to you before. It's kind of like, okay, so that happened and I processed it, I've healed from it, and now I'm ready to move forward. So you're coming out of these experiences a lot wiser, and not as sort of I don't want to say broken because I don't think you were broken, but not as hypersensitive, hyper aware as you were before. It's almost like you're not in a place of rejecting anybody because of simply based on your past experiences. It's like you're now ready to evaluate people, places, things on their own merits and then make a decision from there. But let's get into some tarot and see what other messages are coming out for you. So the new birth energy that's happening for you, we have the Queen of Water and we have the Six of Fire or the Six of Wands in reverse. So what these cards are saying to me right now is that the energy that's coming in is someone who is falling in love with themselves again, that they're not in a place now of looking for any sort of external validation. They're not looking for accolades from other people. It's like, if you don't want to affirm me, that's fine. I'm so in love with myself that I am going to affirm me all day, every day. And so it feels like that's the energy that you're starting to step into. Based on all of this healing and all of these lessons that you learned, the biggest one is that you come first. And that you loving yourself is more important than anything that others could potentially give you. So the ideas that are starting to sprout up right now, the thoughts that you're having during Easter, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, clarified with the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Pentacles upright. You are now looking at building foundations, not for other people, but for yourself. So the Seven of Wands is a very defensive card. You know, it's someone who's sort of trying to hold their ground against other people. There's a lot of conflict. And so I think that now you are looking for ways to release that stress, to not engage in those battles with people, because all it's going to do is sort of drain you. It's going to throw you off balance. It's not additive to your life. And so I think that what you're thinking through now is, how do I stop this? How do I stop this cycle of conflict and chaos? How do I get off this wheel of crazy? And how do I start building something for me? Something that I enjoy, something that's less volatile than what it is you've experienced before. So In terms of focus area, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. And so the Five of Cups is really about crying over spilled milk. It's about having regrets and sort of constantly looking back. So having this in reverse, I feel like Spirit is saying you haven't lost anything. There's no need to dwell in this place. There's no need to continually look back. There's no reason for you to carry this with you. So this forward progress and not regretting taking care of you first, as opposed to making sure that everybody else around you is good, is something that you should continue focusing on. And we also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And this card has been chasing these Easter readings all throughout the signs. But with the Three of Pentacles, it's about working together. It's about collaboration. It's about partnership. And having this in reverse, it's more focusing on, again, self. There's an energy of not being so worried about everybody else and how you engage with them, but really paying attention to your needs, the things that you have to do for yourself, the things that you want to do for yourself. So, backing off of some of these connections and not having any regrets, yep, that should be the space that you focus in. So as far as what's coming your way, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Page of Swords upright. So with the Four of Swords being in reverse, typically this is a period of rest. There's quiet, there's stagnancy, there's not a lot of movement. I think that you're going to start seeing your life elevating as you move forward, unencumbered, without this baggage that's been sort of weighing you down for a while. And with the Page of Air, I think that you're going to be a lot more observant about the people that you have around you, because the Page of Swords they're a watcher. This is my watcher card. There's not a lot of activity, but because they're so young, they're naive, they're a little bit raw. They take the time out to sort of sit and observe. They don't act immediately, but it's like they're trying to take in all of the information that they can. It's like, a newborn or a little kid where everything is fresh and new, and they're looking at it through wide eyes, trying to figure out, okay, what is that? What is this? And so I think that that's the energy that's coming towards you, is that ability to observe and not feel super compelled to act. But your life is going to start taking on a new trajectory. You're going to, I think, have a bit of renewed energy, and you're going to be ready to go out, back into the world. Now, if there are any challenges that come up with this sort of shift in mindset and this change in sort of how you approach life and move through it, we have the Queen of Earth. And so this is a bit of a reminder where it's a return back to yourself. And this card has popped up in quite a few readings as well. But the Queen of Earth, or the Queen of Pentacles, is someone who is very abundant. They have the ability to give to others, but they're focused primarily on making sure that they're good, that they're abundant. So as with, I think Aquarius had this sort of same vibe as well, making sure that you check in with yourself, right? If it gets challenging to distance yourself from people, if you aren't quite sure about what it is that you're seeing or feeling, check in with yourself. Maybe this is you having a spa day. Maybe this is you having a rest. Maybe this is you getting a reading from somewhere. But making sure that you are stable and balanced so that you can see things through sort of clear eyes, that there's nothing really clouding you. We're not going to take all of those cards. We'll take the two that flipped out. We have Magician and the Two of Cups in reverse to clarify. So again, I do think that this challenge is going to be with how you relate, and sometimes stop relating to other people with the Two of Water in reverse. But understand that you are capable, that you have everything it is that you need, right? You have sort of been through these experiences that required a little bit more healing on your end, right? Now you have all of the tools that you need in order to navigate better going forward. Remember, we started out with the Oracle Library. All of these lessons, all of these tools that you've collected over time is what's going to be the thing that carries you forward. So let's pull another affirmation and see what other message Spirit has for my Gemini collective. And what we have is wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. And that's how it should be, right? Because over here, remember, we had the Queen of Pentacles, who is very capable of giving to others, but also giving to herself. And I think that going forward, you know that wanting more for others is going to be at least what you have for yourself, because you've already put yourself in this place of making sure that you're taken care of first. So it's not going to take anything away from you to want more for the people around you. You're going to be discerning of whether or not you're going to be the one that gives it to you, but understanding that you have that ability is going to put you in this place, this energy of abundance, and it's going to bring more abundance into you. So you're on the right path, Gemini. I know it's been a little bit rough, but hang in there, because you are coming into yourself and you have gotten a lot smarter and a lot wiser. And once this healing is done, you are going to be absolutely unstoppable. So that's what I got for you guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.